No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need. And I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. I remember those days we were young and had nothing to do. I used to pick you up and drive to a place we could talk for hours. Sometimes we'd run out of words to say, but we didn't mind. 'Cause we could lay on the ground and just stare into each other's eyes. And I remember when you kissed me, I felt the taste of your lipstick. Even the print of your ripped jeans, I can still see it all. We ran on top of buildings, just like a scene from a movie. Living our life on the edge, and we'd never trip and fall.
So, Stuart and Sophie, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law, and you have made a solemn and a binding contract with each other, in the presence of your family and friends that are able to join you here today. It is therefore a privilege, and also my very great pleasure, to tell you that you are now finally legally married, and you are indeed husband and wife.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to.
We can leave and run away someday, someday.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you.
Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're out of time. And you, I got you, and you got me too.
You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you.
Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're out of time. And you, I got you. You got me, got me. You got me, got me. You got me too. Got me,
Well, as you think, because I'm losing Sophie to Stuart, but after 18 months of uncertainty and heartache, and for the third time of asking, we've finally made it to Sophie and Stuart's wedding day. Yes. My original aim, when I started to write this speech, which was a long time ago now, was to make everyone cry. The more I've thought about all the fantastic memories I have of Sophie, the more I've realised it'll be me that's moved to tears. So please, bear with me. I would like to, first of all, thank all of Sophie and Stuart's family and friends for travelling far and wide to be here on this special day. In particular, I'd like to thank Emma for flying in from New York. As the day wouldn't be the same without her. To Sarah, Rebecca, Sophie, Michelle, Paige, and Penny and Emma for helping set up and preparing both the ceremony and reception rooms. They look fantastic. Thank you, ladies. To Granny and Grandma, who are here today, and to Stuart's Nana, who unfortunately can't be here due to ill health, as without you, none of this would be possible. Thank you. I would also like to thank the bridesmaids, Rebecca, Anna, Paige, Sarah, Sophie and Sian. You all look beautiful. Thank you very much, ladies. And to Rowan, who was listening to music, for being a fantastic page boy. And I would also like to thank the Dower House for providing a perfect backdrop for this special day. Thank you, guys. I first heard about Stuart over 6 years ago when Michelle came to have a coffee with Sarah, and she told us that Sophie had a crush on one of her PT instructors at work.
Michelle was it?
Shortly afterwards, we met Stuart for the first time, and it was obvious they were made for each other. Stuart is calm and collected and is a perfect match for Sophie. A good example was when Sophie was kicking off about something, and we all know that's her want. Stuart calmly said to her, "Have you finished, or shall I go?" We knew then that Stuart was Mr. Right. They say opposites attract, and it is certainly true about Sophie and Stuart, as they are definitely a match made in heaven. So good that even Stuart has been inducted into the Disney dream. Stuart has to be congratulated for putting up with Sophie, and it's a welcome and it's a welcome addition to the family. I have to say, I don't feel like I'm losing a daughter. I know I'm gaining a son. And the icing on the cake is that Stuart is also a Legion loser.
Are you sure?
Thanks very much, obviously, everyone, firstly. It's lovely to have you all here to obviously help celebrate our special day. As John has briefly touched on, I feel like he's stolen half of my speech.
I saw it in printer.
Obviously, it's been 33 months, Sophie informed me yesterday, since I proposed to her. There's been numerous rewrites in the last 18 months alone. One of the biggest rewrites has been every time that we have spoken about our actual wedding day, we've made a joke. A specific football-related joke. And near enough, nearly every single one of our official dates has always involved Leeds playing Man United. We won't speak about the most recent result, obviously, there's nothing to talk about there. But in relation to it, it's just very weird how nearly every single one of our dates they have played together. So, lastly, what can I say about my love? Sorry. Not interested. That's always a good start. Not interested at all. My lovely, lovely bride, Sophie, who does look ever so beautiful today. I'm not going to lie. Most people who know me know that I'm not much of an emotional person. They'll turn around and say that I'm quite numb and dull and boring in situations. Which in some situations I would agree with, because I can't be asked listening to some of the words that are coming out of some people's mouths at times. So I'm just being honest. So, no, I met Sophie nearly 7 years ago when I started working at Nuffield. She started not long after me. And for the first several months at work, and there are people in this room, witnesses in this room, will turn around and tell you how much of an absolute stress head that I am. So I would never say, in all honesty, that I would ever sort of like pay attention to much of the surroundings that were going on around me. The first conversation that me and Sophie had properly, just before I do this, what I'm going to do, if Sophie was a betting lady, she'd have turned around because Sophie knows what's coming here. The first time I had a proper conversation, when Sophie started working at Nuffield, she had bleach blonde hair. It was bleach blonde. The first conversation I properly had with her is when she resorted to her natural hair colour. And my comment was, "Oh, you look nice with brown hair." Sophie's response was, "At least I have hair." There I was, just trying to be nice, just pay a nice compliment to someone, saying that they looked a bit better with brown hair, and I just was thrown down with it all. I didn't know where to look, I didn't know where to go, but from that point onwards, we seemed to speak a lot more, and from there, our relationship just grew and grew, and went from there, and here we are, 6 years later. Oh. However, leading up to that 6 years later, the engagement story. Sophie is already fretting this. To be fair, so was I actually, because on the plane over to New York, I was nothing but horrendously sick. And her dear Aunt Emma, who had just had her bathroom made, first thing I do as soon as I walk through the door, I think I was in there for about an hour and a half just for throwing up. Emma, in her lovely nature, was going to Sophie's going, is he all right? Is he all right? She's going, no, he's probably just nervous about something. Little did she know, she didn't actually know at the time that I did have a ring with me, and I'm not going to lie, for the next 3 days I looked as ashen as a sheep. Constantly checking my pocket every 5 seconds going, is it there? Is it there? Is it there? We went into Manhattan on the Tuesday, and we were going to stay the night over anyway, so we were going to go visit the top of the rock. We were looking at maybe going to a show, etc. And all throughout the day, all I could think is, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Literally, I'm surprised she didn't pick up on it, because it literally was like I was tapping my heartbeat all the way throughout the day with the jacket, with the ring in the jacket. We got to Central Park, and there's a particular area of Central Park that is Sophie's favourite overall. And we were sat down and we were chatting away, and Sophie turns to me and goes, come on, let's move on now, let's go somewhere else. It's like, no, just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. And again, she's just like, why? What are we waiting for? What's going on? What's happening? And I turned around and said, well, actually, I've got a question to ask you. Sophie's response was, fuck off.
Sophie!
After a father, after a father.
Followed up by, are you serious? F off. And again, you're not being real, and again. So yes, it was quite entertaining at the time, but then she turned around and criticised me for not getting down on one knee because I was sat on the wall while we were doing it, which I thought was inadequate considering she'd just told me to F off. But I couldn't have been any happier and prouder when she turned around and said yes.
So, Stuart, lovely speech. I was actually sort of quite nervous leading up to this, thinking, have I missed anything out? Can I put anything in? How can I hammer him, but keep it tasteful throughout? Because of all the different level of guests. So, hopefully I've got a good balance. John, what an amazing family you have.
Thank you.
Really, like, Stu, you're blessed to be going into a family like that. It's, you know, he's very good at, and I don't know, I was choking up. So you did very well to keep it. And Stu, when you thank your parents, I'm not sure how you kept that together either. However, this is probably the last time that you will speak on behalf of both of you, which you're probably aware of. So, I'm sorry in advance if the next 5 minutes ruins anybody's day. It's often said that these 5 minutes are the worst of Stuart's life. However, I've been told on good authority that the 5 minutes at the end of the evening will be the worst of Sophie's life. No. I hadn't finished the sentence then, it was you lot that added that. That's very distasteful. What I meant to say is that when everyone leaves, the celebrations will be over and it's beautiful. So you need to take as that as what you will. That was nothing to do with me then, Stuart. I had not finished. Sophie, what a great effort today. It was a beautiful venue. You and your bridesmaids, superb effort. I am sure that Stu welled up.
He did.
Yeah, I thought he did. Yeah, and it was good. It was good. There was a lot of tears, but yes, beautiful. Here we go. This is. See, as soon as I come off Google, I'm struggling. So when Stuart first mentioned Sophie,
Bless you.
when he first mentioned Sophie, I recall how happy he was. And then after he mentioned her a couple of times, I knew that the effort that he was putting in, he was going to go all the way. So I was thinking, you're a good one. He's found a good one here, and you knew what was going to happen, and he was going to take off. Although he was quite concerned that you didn't know what the offside rule was.
I gave up.
It was at this point I learnt something new about Stuart. I learnt for his love of selfies, and I'm not just talking one or two. And it's a good job that I've not pulled them up on there because there is a lot. So, on behalf of the bridesmaids, I would like to thank you both for including us in your day. Yeah, it's a real honour. When you asked me, Stuart, I honestly thought, what have I done to deserve this burden? But then I remembered that if you sit on this table, you get free ale. And Stuart is that tight that if he dropped a quid, it would probably hit him on the back of the head before it hit the floor. So I said yes, but then I realised that actually he's probably picked me because my memory is the worst, so the stories that go in probably will be PG rated. So, seriously though, Stuart, yeah, thank you very much, it really is an honour. What a fantastic day it's been so far. The hard work that you've put in, Sophie, it's absolutely brilliant. Stuart, you just sit there and enjoy yourself and think. You sit there and enjoy yourself and think, the decisions I've agreed to are good decisions. So, just to finally round it off, Stuart, you and I have known each other for such a long time. Sometimes we don't speak for a few weeks at a time, but when we do, it feels like we spoke the evening before, and we often run out of time. I don't know if that's because we talk a lot of rubbish or what that is, but I think it's a sign of a great friendship. You've been a top bloke throughout the years, and I hope that there's many more years to come. I also would like to thank you for letting me copy your college homework. So finally, I would like to wish you all the health, wealth and happiness in the world, because you deserve it. And if everybody would like to join me in a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Carr.
Mr. and Mrs. Carr.
You should stay for the night. What you think? One more drink while we sit by the bonfire. 'Cause this might be love. It's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, 'cause you know I don't wanna play pretend. Stay with me, take a chance, baby, roll the dice. Gotta give me some love, 'cause when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to make me feel alive. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah.